The closing comments for the candidates for Iowa House District 51, beginning with Dan Dirks.
As you ask yourself, who should I vote for, please consider who will be good for jobs, the economy, and reduced government spending. I ask that you vote your conscience, knowing that I will do the same when I vote on your behalf. I would like to think that Dan Muehlbauer and Dan Dirks would be providing a service to the voter if we could have a real full-blown debate, and I would love to partake in such an event. I want to be your access to the process, and I do have an agenda. Bring greatness back to Iowa. Thank you, and vote Dirks.
Thank you, Dan Dirks. Dan Muehlbauer, your closing comments.
I'd like to thank you all for coming tonight. And being a Crawford County supervisor has definitely given me the experience, the knowledge, and the common sense to work for you as your next state representative. Being on the board just here alone, it shows, look at my track record. It shows where I've been, what I've done. It shows that I've saved money for our county. I have been very fiscal responsible. I have lowered the taxes this year for us. Because of what we have coming in, our revenues and our expenses, we hold the line. We do what is best for our county. We watch out for the taxpayer constantly. I am truly going to go down to Des Moines and want to listen to what concerns and what thoughts you have. We have ideas of our own to help our farming communities, to help our education systems, to help getting new opportunities and new jobs out to each and every one of us. Because a recession and depression, the only difference between them is a recession is my neighbor is out of work. Depression is I'm out of work. And there's plenty of us that are out of work, and we need to find jobs and fill those slots. So please, vote Muehlbauer for state representative. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you, Dan Muehlbauer, for your closing comments, and thanks to all the candidates for their thoughtful answers. We'd also like to thank those who attended tonight here in the auditorium, those listening at home, those who submitted their questions ahead of time were very helpful. We'd like to thank Carroll Community Schools District for the facility tonight, Carroll Broadcasting for the radio broadcasts, Western Iowa Networks for the cell phones so folks could call in. Frank Herbson, thank you for helping moderate tonight and sort out the questions. Hubert Hegeman does always a great job as our timekeeper. Marion Burns and Cindy Raniger ran the aisles a little bit tonight and did a lot for our setup and help with facilitating tonight's candidate forum. We'd like to recognize the Chamber of Commerce Legislative Committee and have those folks who are here stand, please. Frank Hermson, Hubert Hegeman, Bob Bading, Marion Burns, Gerald Clausen, Jerry Jansen, Chad Jensen, Gene Ludwig, Deb Quant, Trish Roberts, Steve Schultz, Ed Smith, Cindy Raniger, and myself, Jim Gossett. And if you think that's a lot of people, you can join us. We've got room on the Chamber Legislative Committee for you chamber members. We've had a fistful of questions tonight. We didn't get to all of them. They're all worthy of asking and asking the candidates. We just ran out of time. Most, if not all, of the candidates agreed to stay for a while after tonight. And so if you have a question that didn't get asked or have thought of one you didn't write down, please ask them those. Thank you all for coming tonight. And we want to remind you to please vote on Tuesday, November 2nd. Thanks again. Have a safe drive home.